Well, we already gave you a quick look at this car, but Lexus just unveiled this sultry-looking two-door model at the North American International Auto Show. The RCF Performance Coupe is a V8-powered performance monster that's designed to compete with cars like that brand new BMW M4, as well as the Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG. This thing features a ton of interesting design details, from that massive grille up front to its heavily sculpted sides to those stacked quad tailpipes at the rear, and those outlets really help the car's engine breathe freely. And that is the biggest news about the RCF Performance Coupe. This thing is powered by a V8 engine. Yes, an honest-to-goodness V8, at a time when it seems like everybody else in the industry is running to smaller, downsized, turbocharged engines. Way to go, Lexus, for sticking with a V8. This beast of an engine should put out more than 450 horsepower and at least 383 pound-feet of torque. Those goods are routed exclusively to the RCF's rear wheels through an 8-speed automatic transmission. As for acceleration, the company claims it should blast from a standstill to 60 miles an hour faster than today's ISF, which does the deed in a claimed 4.6 seconds. Now, these numbers should stack up very favorably to what's provided in the new BMW M4. That car, of course, features a turbocharged straight-six engine cranking out about 425 ponies. Now, the folks in Bavaria claim that that vehicle will do the same 0 to 60 sprint in 4.1 seconds. Now, speed-wise, the M4 and the RCF should be pretty darn close, but the BMW does have one key advantage, and that is the fact that it still offers drivers a manual transmission. The RCF Performance Coupe's body plays the part, but what about its interior? Well, this cabin is basically the same as what you would get in the new Lexus IS Sport Sedan, and that is not a bad thing. The design is a little bit busy, but the quality is obvious and everything seems to work pretty well. However, a number of items do distinguish this car's cabin from its stablemates, and those include a unique steering wheel, special pedal covers, and of course, special seats as well. Now, there's also a driver customizable instrument cluster. It looks very similar to what you'd get in the LFA supercar or certain trim levels of the IS sedan, but they've been custom designed specifically for the RCF, and they even have that moving center section that slides. Unfortunately, this is a pre-production car. I can't show that to you right now. Lexus says this car will drive like a proper sports machine, and of course, to deliver on that promise, it features an available torque vectoring rear differential, which can actually adjust power output from one side of the car to the other at the rear axle to help this vehicle rotate as it goes through turns. And there are 3 driver selectable settings. There's standard, there's slalom, and track, and they all kind of change how the car feels when you're out there driving it. Now, besides that special rear differential, engineers also paid a lot of attention to mass, and they're targeting that this vehicle will weigh less than 4,000 pounds when it lands at dealerships. Okay, well, I think you'd agree there is a whole lot to like here, but now for a little bit of bad news. The 2015 Lexus RCF Performance Coupe is not going to start arriving at dealerships until probably December of this year, which is a long wait if you want to get one of these in your driveway. Also, pricing hasn't been announced at this time, but you can bet it's going to be pretty steep. Fortunately, though, this car has got the looks and the performance numbers to justify a very steep window sticker.